Oh shit, it's fucking all this. Hey. Yeah, live. What's up, guys?
What up, what up?
We're just gonna share this shit with, everybody.
Gonna tag Alec Baldwin. Just make sure that he sees this.
Fuck Alec Baldwin.
No, he needs to see this.
Okay.
Where are you? Oh, there we are. Ooh. It's really weird looking at yourself at like a 4-second time delay.
Oh.
Uno momento.
Oh, fuck you, a lot of people.
I do have a lot of pages. I look really stoned right there. What's up, guys?
Yo, what's up? Oh, I guess you can. Oh, hey, Brendan.
Shut
Hey, from Germany.
Brendan gets to work.
Yeah.
Hello, Robin.
Gundeler. I don't know what that means. What does Gundeler mean?
Gundeler? Who said Gundeler?
Look right there. Gundelier?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, can we just
I'm not gonna argue.
Can I just see this on this fucking thing? Oh, yeah, let's bring this closer. Someone forgot to do dishes. They did. They're actually clean. This is my clean sink.
Don't be so judgmental on the dishes, bro. So yeah.
Yeah, we are super stoked. We haven't really done much of this live shit before, but we thought we'd connect with you guys and see what's up. If you guys have any production questions or any questions about us, what is your favorite place? What is your favorite place to play on the East Coast?
On the East Coast? On the coast, the only place we've really ever played is
Newfoundland?
Newfoundland, yeah. We've been there a few times.
That was crazy. The after hours was crazy there.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
And the drive from, what's the main part? St. John's to, what are the
Cornerbrook?
Cornerbrook.
Cornerbrook?
Yeah. It was pretty funny. I we had to make out with the fish. And, do
Oh, yeah.
do like a 10-ounce shot of
Fuck.
What's it called? Screech.
Screech, yeah. Screech was fucking...
And they made me do this right before. That was the time when I was up there with fucking bombs.
Oh, yeah.
And I fucking had to do that right before I DJ'd. Holy fuck. I'm swearing a lot.
It was actually really funny going to the East Coast because, we're from Canada or Edmonton or whatever, and everybody's so nice and clean and stuff like that. And I was getting a cab ride home, and the cab driver was like, "Yo, can you grab something from the glove compartment?" And I was like, "Okay." And there was this big bag of garbage in the glove compartment, and I was like, "Okay." I'm like, "Do you want me to just throw this in the hotel garbage?" He's like, "No, just throw it under the car." He's like, "We don't pay money for that." I was like, yeah, it was ridiculous. I was like, "Hey, what are you doing? Why?" I go, "Just put it in the garbage for me."
Oh, that was the time when we went to. You left. You went to go back for for a nap or something before the club. That was when we were both there, right?
Yeah, before the after hours, yeah.
Oh yeah, the after hours. Oh, the after hours.
How long does it take to finish a track? Depends. Usually the best tracks are finished really quickly. We made one that we've been posting on Snapchat and all that kind of jazz, and that finished in, it was 3 days. It was 3 days for the creative part, and then probably 2 more days to talk with our mastering guy to fucking see what shit we need to fix.
To finish it.
Finish it a week.
Yeah, I mean
some songs take those trap songs and twerk songs took fucking forever.
It was a month.
That was a month.
Honestly, if you're on a track for 4 days and you still can't get the creative part fucking locked down, then you should probably move on to something else and come back to it. Because you're just banging your head against something. Come home, Tom's like, "Fuck, I hate this fucking song."
I'm actually gonna make I just finished recording the first video yesterday of these video blogs things I'm gonna start doing. But one of the videos I'm gonna do is being frustrated in studio. It's gonna be fucking hilarious because I really feel like throwing.
Ableton crashes on you, and all your patches get deleted and fucking bullshit.
Oh god, it's so fucking frustrating. I could just send all the hate mail that I have to fucking Ableton. Oh my god.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault, Ableton. It's not your fault.
But is it easy for you guys to get a melody? Yes, I'm actually going to be doing a video too about how to make melodies really easily. That'll be fucking sweet. There's
there's a really cool little hack going on in Ableton.
Takes a little bit of time to figure out or whatever, you pick what song you want or whatever, melody you want, but It's
Basically, pick a key and just like
yeah.
He's gonna show you in this course that he's doing.
Don't have a question, but had to say big ups in the future. Oh, sweet, yeah, something with Small Town. Yeah, it is fire. Thank you, James. It is.
It's number one on Beatport Breaks releases right now, and the track's just starting to move out. But it's only been out for like 3 days.
Yeah,
it's got to number one in 2 days, which is awesome.
You know what else? His other track is fucking sweet on the breaks start. That Jay Robinson.
Jay Robinson's track, yeah.
It's like this new breaksy one.
It's the remix of Stanton Warriors.
Yeah. I think it's on Punks too, which is really fucking sweet.
Is Stanton Warriors or Pimp?
Yes, the carpets do match the drapes, Brendan. They do. Oh, hello, Gatheringer.
Hey, David Gatheringer.
We miss you.
He's probably just scrolling through and he's like, fuck these stupid
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have lots of sweet tracks coming out. We're probably going to give out like another free breaks. We're working on we have this crazy breaks one that we're releasing on probably like hotcakes or something.
I don't really know. I guess.
don't really know. We haven't shopped around for it yet, but we are going to be doing that. And then we have some sweet trap music.
First, we gotta send it to.
Yeah, those motherfuckers. Fuck, Mad Decent, so sweet. Their promo is fucking next level. Their email marketing is next level. They are really fucking on top.
We're still waiting on our collab with Diplo, but he just hasn't emailed us back like ever, once.
Will we be? Hello, Cody. Will we be dabbling in bounce anymore? Yeah, I don't know. Bounce just isn't like.
It's not like I don't know. We got really sick of it really fast.
It's fucked. Once you like lose interest in something, it's like gone, like forever. Like you're fucking done. It's like there's no.
There's still some good bounce tracks I like TJR when he still makes the bounce track. I like.
Oh,
his stuff is next level, but there's just so much garbage that came out with someone just like making like a crappy offbeat and just like a random pattern of like crap. It kind of just turned us off. I feel like.
Yeah. Also, too, like because like the saturation with like cymatics, which are good. They're all like great. We're giving us like packs out. People are just like creating music at like a exponential rate, and they are. It's it can sound good on a laptop and shit, but at the club it doesn't sound good. It doesn't have that same effect. Like that's why like Mad Decent and shit, they have like badass fucking tracks because they're like mastered properly, they're mixed properly, and they just sound like TJR, for example, like his like he could make like a generic bounce track, but it would still like be pumping in the club, like So that's like a huge thing, and when you hear all the same bleeps and bloops and shit from bounce all the time, you don't want to do that shit anymore.
I feel like if in order for a bounce track to like, we played that. What's the one of the remix of Major Lazer, that TJR track?
Oh, Be Free? No,
I don't know. Some remix that we played of TJR, but it was like still popping. Like it's such good quality that like even though it's bounce, like even people who don't like bounce,
too original.
Too original. Yeah, it's a great remix.
Sierra, you want us to dab? Is that fucking stupid fucking thing? What song is that from? Where is that music video from?
I thought you meant like do a dab, and I'm like, I can't even do those like in the evening.
Oh my god!
Did one of those last? Oh man, Tom, the first time he ever did a dab, he had to like literally go for like a walk and give himself a pep talk.
All I had to do is drive downtown, which is like 5 minutes away, and I had to like pull over, and I was like, "Okay, this is ridiculous. I can't do this."
I was gonna go get groceries, and then I ended up just like crawling into bed and like stuffing my head under the covers for like 6 hours until it went away.
And then you eat all the food.
Oh yeah, then I went down and literally like had like my top 3 favorite foods and just kind of combined them somehow. It was weird. It was good.
Oh yeah, about the bouncing, I fucking just got a promo today from Joe Fletcher, and he's making future bass now.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty good, but like I don't know.
He's a great producer.
He's a great producer. Frankie, how many layers do you need to create dirty bass?
1 to 12.
Yeah, bass. It's kind of better to keep it simple. But like we're like, okay, what I just learned yesterday from some homies from the Uberjack forum or whatever was that like the sub kick, like to make like a suit strap sub kick, you need to layer it with some like other shit, like a saw wave or something. But like basses, like AC Slater's bass, there's usually like the top layer, and then you duplicate the track, and then use like Saturn or whatever to saturate the higher frequencies and like distort them, and then the low end still stays intact.
But in mono sometimes.
Yeah, definitely in mono. The low
just
end.
the low end.
Yeah, just the low end. I know it's really complicated. It's really a track by track basis, but
More in his tutorials.
mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah.
he's releasing, what, like next week?
yeah. Next week there's gonna be a buttload of shit coming out. A buttload of shit.
There's going to be a buttload of shit coming out next week. Maybe in the next 25 minutes, actually.
Nah, I already have my morning poop.
We're talking about poop
regulated.
Jesus. Hi, Sierra. Yes, I agree.
Sierra, do you know where song that fucking dab shit comes from? I've been trying to figure it out for months. I see kids doing it now and shit, and they're fucking like.
Every time to finish a track, start to finish, start to finish.
I don't know how long it takes. It definitely depends, Cody.
Do you mean like with artwork and like mastering and like ready to go to like send to a label, or do you mean just like the creative and mixed down? Because that's kind of like a loaded question.
Francis Dubois, we may or may not use more cowbell.
We've used cowbell.
Cowbell is pretty sweet to me, or use.
That fucking Jack U kind of cowbell thing just got so overused. I was it's the sweetest little.
Oh yeah, and then Cymatics made that pack and everybody fucking used it.
Oh yeah, the Jack U drums one. And then
It was a good pack. We used it lots.
Every single person and their dog used it.
How much
Not
song
release.
during how much song? That's where I make all my bass sounds in my morning poop session.
Andrew, it's not a really good idea to master your own tunes because by the time you listen to a track like for fucking 100 hours, you don't hear the track the same as somebody else. You need to send it to somebody with fresh ears, or else it's not going to be the same. Like you're going to be listening to it like way more, like it just doesn't sound the same to you anymore. So you need an objective pair of ears.
You 100% need an objective pair of ears. That's why I've been talking to a couple of people like online or whatever, and there's been lots of people wanting. I'm going to start doing a one-on-one mentoring course. So it'll be like an 8-week program with just like me going back, teaching you a whole bunch of shit like for an hour a week, and then going and giving you homework and stuff like that, and then listening to yourself in an objective ear, because that is. Yeah, like he said, when you listen to a track for 100 million hours, it all sounds the same. Everything sounds amazing. You're like, this is great.
Yeah. Next Canadian tour with, I don't think we're going to try to do a Canadian tour with any artist. Next tour we're trying to do Central and South America, like Brazil, Nicaragua, Costa Rica. That area. I don't think we're going to, if we're touring again, we're just going to do our own tour.
Yeah. There's a lot of bullshit that like involves with touring.
Touring sucks, man. It straight up sucks. Like,
yeah, flight times and shit. Honestly, if you guys are starting, any of you guys want to start touring, like build a fan base, then like use analytics from SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter, all that shit to narrow down your demographic of where you want to like tour, and then do all your own bookings, because just depending on people is a monumental pain in the ass.
Yeah, we got ripped off by a lot of money.
So many times. There's so many times we got ripped off. Fucking bullshit. But that, and then people planning your flights and stuff, like, they're just like, I'm just going to pick them up, like, they play till 4 in the morning. Okay, let's put a flight at 5.
Yeah.
The dumbest thing possible.
And they don't book flights until, like, the last minute, like, agencies usually. So, like, this $400 flight is now $1,800, but that's okay. It just comes out of our paycheck.
Yeah, like, Ministry of Sound. Like, they're super, super solid. But
there was like one person who was working on the team.
There was just that one time or whatever that they just left it to like the like a long period of time.
Bombs Away's flights too. They had to fly to like Newfoundland, and it was like $3,000 or something like that. It's crazy. Yeah. Can't do last minute flights.
When are you guys gonna play at EDC? We don't know. We gotta get asked back.
We played at EDC 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, Shane, you knew that. What are you guys going to be for Halloween?
I'm going to be Monkey Twerk.
I'm probably going to be Ace Ventura.
Again?
Yeah, I wasn't in a good mood when I was Ace Ventura.
Yeah, you got to read Ventura.
You got to really get into it.
Alrighty then.
Fold or brunch?
Fold or bunch?
Fold or bunch.
Huh, I don't know.
I don't know what that
means. Like both. I don't like folding clothes. I like brunch, if that's what you're asking. You going to take us for brunch? Okay.
We would like to, yes.
I like food. Come to Newfoundland. Okay, we're on our way.
Yeah. What's the scene like up in Newfoundland? Is it like still like... Where was that bar that we played at?
Something McFinnigan's?
Honestly, that after hours is the funniest. That was the funniest thing when they're like just selling booze out of like water bottles and stuff. Like, you guys want,
People in Newfoundland just don't give a
yeah,
fuck.
there are no rules in Newfoundland.
I see people like doing drugs and they're like just walking around with big bags of drugs and just giving them to people. That was just impressive. I just don't know how else to say that.
People in Newfoundland also don't like selfies. I was like outside trying to like take a promo selfie, and I was like, yeah, which I don't really like taking selfies. But
Oh,
like,
I thought for there on my.
and then like 3 cars drove by, they're like, loser. Starsky and Hutch, that would actually be pretty funny. You're a buncher. What is a buncher?
All right, Justin Desjardins. Desjardins. That sounds like a pizza.
I know so many people with the last name Desjardins. It's weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You see one and then you see a billion of them.
Maybe he's related to all of them.
Do you ever watch Married with Children? Yes.
Actually, I just started watching that series again. Started the first season. Thank you, Netflix.
That was like one of the first shows I ever watched when I came to Canada. That was a sweet show.
That's a good show. Al Bundy.
Al Bundy. Is where you worked at the shoe salesman? That was ridiculous. Oh, Nick C. joining us.
Hi, DJ here. Yeah, man. I mean, like, we'll get booked there, sure.
Yeah, what's the club scene like? Is it just like top 40 kind of stuff up in there, or like?
We didn't really get to see too. We saw Corner Brook. Are you in St. John's? I assume if you're actually DJing, because it doesn't seem like the club scene's too crazy there. When no.
There was lots of live music. It would have been sweet to go back there like in the dead of summer.
We played also, and there was like 3 club nights going on at the same time, and they were all just kind of like mediocre. But yeah.
Yeah.
Go to bed, Jesus.
You go to bed.
Go to bed. What time is it?
What's your favorite kind of cheese?
Havarti. Brie. You can't. No, that's too hard of a question. I like
You
cheese.
like stick cheese. Melbourne hip hop. That's crazy enough to work.
Isn't that called trap?
Within like an offbeat.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Oh, boom, boom. That's kind of like what fucking like. It's like not like dark.
I feel like that's something like
techno,
Marshmallow would play.
or like Rez.
Brickleberry, you're Brickleberry.
Brickleberry. I love the show Brickleberry. I watched it way too much, and I just wish there was more. But they canceled it.
Did they cancel it?
Yeah, they canceled it.
What?
I know. There was 3 seasons, and then they.
Oh,
It was so funny. It was Tosh.0 was the little bear guy. So funny. It was like the most crude show I've ever seen in my life for like a cartoon. It was way cruder than like Family Guy.
Yeah, it
He was like
He was.
It was offensive.
It was offensive to everybody. We would love to do a track with TJR.
TJR is a little out of our league right now. He's kind of fucking killing it, but we know TJ. He's fucking sweet.
He's actually a beauty.
We opened for him and partied with him in Winnipeg and other places. Where else?
Here a bunch, I think.
I can't remember.
I
want to know what a buncher is.
Yeah, what's a buncher?
F for family.
Where's our next show? Winnipeg? Well, we're playing here.
I'm sure we're playing here. We're playing with Bombs Away at the day before Soundwave. If people are in Edmonton, Soundwave is a show with Flosstradamus and like What's So Not and shit. Jet and Jaws. That's on the 24th, I think. The Friday before Soundwave. I don't know.
Oh,
and we're also playing a show probably with small town DJs very soon in Edmonton. Not sure when though.
Yeah. What's your favorite genre to produce, and how long does it usually take a track? Favorite genre? I don't know. It really depends. Like honestly, if you're producing, we went through a stint in like January where we were just like in the studio every day, like 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Like, just doing this, and then it got like. It makes you burn out really quickly with like making tracks. You really gotta go like you should stick in the studio and like you should have a routine to go in and do shit every day. But don't fucking if you're feeling something, go with it. Don't try and force anything. That's like because the best tracks are the ones that like you feel and they just come together. Whereas if you're trying to like force something, but like it won't come. But if that doesn't go to say with like that's more the creative side. If when you're doing the mix down side, definitely power through it and just like suck it up and do it because yeah.
For genres, man, like, we both like so many different kinds of music. It's fucking ridiculous. We actually have to, like, sit down and be like, okay, we're not making fucking house breaks, garage, fucking two-step, fucking dubstep, whatever the fuck, 12-step, anymore. We just, like, have to, like, pick, like, 3 things that we're doing. So, because we just kind of have to have some sort of like, I don't know, momentum and like
Yeah.
some sort of brand where we can't make absolutely everything because we like everything.
Yeah.
Love drum and bass too, but we can't really market ourselves as drum and bass / breaks / garage / trap DJs.
It's just super fun making everything, but you definitely got to narrow it down and like
pick stuff you really like, because trap like honestly takes a lot longer for us than what does to make like a garage track or like a fucking breaks track or something, just because I don't know.
There's just so many different elements to it. Like,
It's
but I
different
guess
for everybody.
like it is good to like learn how to make every track and like
100%.
and then you could but it takes practice. Fuck, you just need to practice like a motherfucker.
I see there.
We can play any festival in the world. Which one do we play?
I want to play that big crazy one.
Glastonbury.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. They kept playing our last track with. That was just us. I'm used to having collabs. Can you?
That was just with us.
Can you feel that track? They played it at that big spider thing in Glastonbury in the UK. Stanton Warriors and Plump DJs played it. It was like their second song. We're like pretty.
Yeah, that was sick. That was super sick. I never thought that was gonna happen. That was super sweet.
Yeah, that's so sweet. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but look up Glastonbury Music Festival. It's like this giant metal spider, and the people like DJing this little like egg thing. It's
four of its legs shoot fire, and the other 4 legs hold like acrobats, and they like do all this acrobatic shit.
I also really wanted to play Tomorrowland. I've been to Tomorrowland once, like 4 years ago, but never.
Those big festivals are sweet, but for sure Fractal Forest.
Oh yeah,
Sean, that's my dream festival. Ever since I just went there, I was like, gotta play
Fractal definitely. I really want to play Fractal too. We're hoping. There's talks about us playing at Shambhala next year. We will see if it comes to fruition or not. We're gonna try.
Yeah, there's also like what was it, Base Coast or something?
Base Coast.
If you guys want to see us at Base Coast, go to their page and throw us down there because we'd love to play there.
I'm gonna share this thing right now. If you want us to play at Base Coast, then you're gonna be there. Maybe like tag us or something, because they're asking what artists you want to see.
The only bar you play at wants you to play hip hop, but I will at the end of the night. Some of your cracks. The crowd doesn't always like it, but sometimes clubbers. Yeah, man, that's the exact same, Andrew. That's the exact same thought process that I went into. When I first started DJing, I was like, hate playing like whatever club music and shit. But you have to kind of like pick your battles with those crowds. Who is your favorite up and coming producer? There are a lot. There's so many up and coming producers.
So many. It's crazy.
Kurt Hustle's fucking sick.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
Who else is really good? I don't know. There's always new producers popping up like all the time. But what I've been noticing about new and up and coming producers is that like they sound good on like computers, but in the club they don't really sound that good. So like I don't know. It's hard to pick one. What is the next genre hitting the market? Oh, that's a good question. What do you think the next genre hitting the market is? Breaks is going to be the next big thing again. Thank God. That was like one of the first things I actually played out was like breaks and disco house in like the year 2000 on the final. That was a good question, Frank. That was a very good question. I think breaks is going to hit it really hard, but just like everything else, it's probably going to get old really fast because everybody's going to start doing what's popular. It's like that. Even like future bass, everything sounds like fucking Flume and like and Major Lazer now. Like every radio track from future bass is now getting crazy mainstream. Like electro will probably start coming back. Electro will come back. Complextro like is kind of coming back. It's coming back, but in like a different form. It's like Complextro's garage sounds. Like even like the Moobaton and stuff is like just Complextro. Like patch, different patches, just like a bunch of. I wish it was more crazy, sweet Moobaton. Like that. Not a lot. I'm just thinking about like Need You, like that. That was a Nightmare song. That's that's a super Complextro Moobacore. That's a beauty track. That's such a good song. That song, if you guys want a reference track, that's a song. Like like how they mastered that and mixed that is like next level. Guys, what do you aspire to produce? What do you and what? When do you feel it's ready? What inspires you to produce a new song? Honestly, the best songs too come from like random like if you're at a party and someone's like, "Oh, this is a really good idea. Let's remix this song or something," or like you see something and something just strikes a chord with you. Those are like the really good ones that they like come from somewhere and they fucking pop out.
Longest song ideas happen like we both have a crazy amount of like to-do lists, and there's like just like every time we have an idea, we just fucking write it down.
Those best ones are when you like put something down, you call me, you're like, "Yo, I just put this down on my to-do list." I'm like, "Yo, that's what I just said." And I'm like, "Shit, that's crazy."
Oh yeah, at the same time. What inspires me is probably pre-workout because I don't know why my best ideas come to me when I'm at the gym and I'm like on a lot of caffeine.
That's a very good point, actually. That's why like going to the gym like is good for music because like that's when you get to listen to other people's mixes and shit. Like yesterday, I just listened to Tiki New Light's new mix and I was like, okay, I gotta go to the studio. Like this is I got so inspired by that shit.
For remixes and stuff too, I listen to like an A Skills mix or like Sticky Buds or something, and like these old funk samples, and I'm like, oh my god, this is such a good idea. You can make this into something else.
Yeah. Writing down all your ideas too is really...
Write down everything you ever think of all the time.
I'm gonna be doing a video on how to make sweet to-do lists. So, yeah, that'll be sweet. What's your favorite plugin, and what do you like starting creating the bass first melody thing? Favorite plugin? I like Serum's been killing it lately. I really like Serum. For like synth-wise, Serum's really good. And what other plugin?
I still like Silence.
Silence, yeah, silence is fucking powerful. What's that plugin that I use for? I don't know.
Razor.
Razor. I wish Razor's so cool, but it's so CPU intensive.
Yeah. Same with Anna.
Yeah, Anna's actually really good.
Anna's really sweet, but it's like fucking makes your computer crash because it's like.
So
much CPU.
PSP Vintage Warmer. That's a great one.
Oh yeah, you put that shit on everything.
You
like
gotta put
Frank's
that shit on that it's like Frank's Red. It's really, really awesome. It really fattens everything up. How do you feel about Dematic with Psytrance?
How do you feel about it?
I don't know. I don't really listen to Psytrance that much. I like listening to it sometimes when you're like running really fast.
I like everything in small doses. There's good Psytrance, there's bad Psytrance. I don't know about Dematic Psytrance, to be perfectly honest.
One of the festivals we played at this year had like a lot of Psytrance, and like it's pretty cool walking around fast. You're cool to like hunt something up, like fucking.
Oh man, like if I was in like if I was like special ops and I was like going to like to assassinate some people, I'd be listening to Psytrance for sure.
How do you techno? How to measure one techno? I don't know.
How do you techno? How do you measure one's techno? You go like this. And then if it's that big, it's that much techno. You go like this.
Why are you so fucking beautiful? Why are you so fucking beautiful?
Hey, oh, you. Me or him? Him or me?
Actually, yeah, Psytrance might be coming back. I guess maybe it'll come back in like smaller circuits, like because what's hardstyle or that one with the really big, crazy, annoying distorted kick is like was really big in like Australia, and Psytrance is I think all that faster shit. You Australians, you just love fast shit.
It's got that Psytrance and like hardstyle have that like just niche following of people. They have like a hardcore fan base. It's crazy. Like Headhunters we have this weekend. Man. Headhunters at Union Hall at Edmonton. Check it out. Sorry, that was a plug. Yeah, I know. Just like they have this crazy fan base that are like just diehards. It's awesome to see that come out for any style of music.
Yeah, we don't really go to like super hardcore like fast festival music shit, but like hard house shows and stuff like that.
Not really our favorite. But,
yeah,
to each their own.
Yeah. Sham was sweet. If you guys ever have a chance to go check out Sham in Shambhala in BC, it's an amazing festival. It's super. They really pimped it out. Since the last I went 5 years ago, and then this year we both went, and they took everything up several notches.
The DJs are absolutely the sound in there is crazy. Listening to like Justin Martin's set.
Yeah, lots of people came back from Burning Man, and we've gone to Burning Man the last like couple of years, and it's people are like, oh, what's better, Birdie Man or Sean? They're like
So
two
different.
completely different things. Musically, Sean's better. Artistically and visually, Birdie Man's better.
Burning Man is just a fucking city. It's crazy.
He's a
It's like
city.
Sham on steroids, but in the desert
With lasers.
with fucking laser
So
beams,
many lasers.
friggin' laser beams everywhere, and everybody's on fire.
I definitely got some like. So I was like kind of sad last week. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It was good because we were working and stuff.
Anyone going to Burning Man next year? We're going to be playing at a bunch of stages there. Hopefully, Dadstronauts. We're talking to people at Slut Garden. You heard me. Slut Garden will be there.
Yeah.
Talking to Dot Diggler and can't remember the other guy's name. The guy who like runs it. Just talking to him yesterday though.
Oh, yeah, Dance too.
Hopefully, Dadstronauts. We're gonna kill it. It's gonna be a good time.
What do you guys think, or what advice do you have for people to get published on record labels? Record labels, yeah.
Almost, I would say fuck record labels until you gotta, but you can build up a better following just on like SoundCloud and stuff at first. Like honestly, record labels will come to you after you kind of build up your own following. Like you can try to get on record labels, but like having one track on a record label isn't going to change your life. Like you need to have consistent tracks, like just to build up your momentum. That's all you can really do. But if you don't do that, it's hard to really schedule your releases when you're like waiting on record labels to release them, unless you have like an agreement with them. Because a couple tracks we put out, like we give it to them, and then like it doesn't come out for like 3 months, and then we like don't even like the track anymore. It doesn't even not even what we sound like. A lot happens in the music industry in 3 months, and yeah. So I don't know, if you're just starting out, I mean, like just start throwing stuff on SoundCloud. Use a gate to download kind of thing. Just try to build up followers and some people actually digging your shit. Try to get some super fans.
Yeah, build your own fan base for sure. Because think of a record label as like if any of you guys watch Dragon's Den, so you have a product or whatever, and then you already have, like, if any of you guys watch Dragon's Den, they're like, what's your sales or what's your gross revenue or whatever. Record labels, the successful ones or whatever, will look at you and be like, hey, they already have this fan base.
Yeah, make sure you're branded properly too.
They're branded properly, yeah. And then they're like, what's their fan base? And then like, how can we make that bigger? They're not gonna go to you because if you have some dope track when you have like no following, be like, we're gonna pimp this guy up, make him the next like Tiesto.
No, there's a lot of music out there, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that.
Maybe like 20 years ago that would happen, but not anymore.
But
you really have to do everything yourself.
You really have to do everything yourself. And even now with that stuff, you have to, like, if they do that, then if they do that, if they
means poop,
they'll take a huge commission. Which, I mean, it wouldn't be bad for the exposure, but it's very rare that they do that.
It depends, yeah.
Yeah, it's huge about momentum. You have to have a whole bunch of shit on point. Again,
social media has to be on point. Like every day, you need to be doing something like this. This is on our list of stuff to do.
It is. We have a lot of lists of shit to do. But I will be, for anybody that take that one-on-one mentoring thing, I'm going to be explaining in depth how to do all of this.
Fucking lasers! I'll dare you. I'll be there over at Slut Garden. I'll be all over.
Who wins at bum darts? Everybody wins.
There's no losers in bum darts.
Start your own nightclub. What would you name it? I don't know.
If I had a nightclub, if I had a pancake place, I'd call it the Serial Crapist.
That's amazing. Okay, dude, that's gonna happen. That's amazing.
If I had a taco place, I want a deep house taco place, and I want to call it Juan Deepa.
That's amazing. We need to do those things.
A pancakes, yeah. One half can be a taco place, one half can be a pancake place.
Tacos and pancakes.
I don't know how to make pancakes. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I do. I make some fucking good pancakes.
He's an amazing cook.
Amazing in bum darts.
Let's see what else you got here. Astral, yeah, Mikey Goose. Is that your nickname, Goose? Yeah, Astral is fucking awesome. Astral is such a beautiful festival. It's
it's so much fun.
So picturesque. It's like nice. Everybody's chill. So many hippies. Like
we started playing this year. It was like right when the rain stopped. It was awesome. It was like great set, great vibe, great group of people. People raging to our set. You couldn't really ask for much.
Yeah, that was unreal. The weather was good too, which is sweet. That's a huge thing, like with festivals.
It's very laid back there too at Astral. It's just.
It was actually cool to see like kids there, and everybody was kind of like not acting the fool, like being crazy. Like it was like during the day there was kids there, but like people weren't like excessively going crazy like you see at regular festivals. They were they were like conscious of kids and shit.
Mono was cool, Motion Ocean, because they allowed dogs there, and I like puppies.
Yeah, dogs are sweet. Cameron.
The one dog just sitting there on the dance floor, and he's got these big like
That was so cute.
big ear protectors on.
DJ dog.
Little DJ puppy.
What's your process you like for starting a song? We usually drums first, just to even like we'll get some drums going down, and then usually the kick is the most important in the bass or whatever. So like we'll get the drums, and then make sure the kick works with the bass. That's a huge thing. That's hard to do.
Once you have the kick together and figure out how you like your kick, then you can kind of determine what key you want it in, see what key your kick is in, and then you can kind of like go from there. It's all about picking the key of your track right away, I guess.
Yeah, key first, for sure, key. Pick what kind of style you want to do. Grab a reference track.
I guess that's the best reason why to pick your kick first, because if you don't like how the kick sounds and you need to adjust it to make it sound more like you like it, then it's going to change the key of it.
Yeah.
And you can go in that key.
Yeah. We like using samples too for kicks, because making your own kicks it works sometimes, but it's way harder to do.
We used to use that kick plugin.
Yeah, kick used to be sweet, but like it was good, but it was really good for trap kicks, but it was never good for like the top end of kicks.
Oh yeah, just for like the fucking low.
The new one's really weird. It's like
there's like a kick 3 now.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
It looks way crazier. It like has more parameters, but it's fucking hard.
It has more parameters.
Do you guys get surprised at each other's song choice while spinning live?
Well, we had a rehearse set for like the first time ever. This little tour that we did this summer.
We did all that live shit, so we needed to do have to know when songs were coming in, so we knew.
Yeah, we had the whole thing pretty much rehearsed and like cue pointed and stuff. So
that's a cool question, Robert. Yeah, usually like we used to play at this after hours together in town, and then we would just like come with our own USB sticks and just battle. Which is that was sweet.
That was still fun.
That was still sweet. I'd be like, "Whoa, what's that track? It's a good track." Whoa. How to sidechain poop mid? Poop mid?
Well, I mean, like you can sidechain anything the same way.
Probably a fast attack and then slow decay.
Slow decay. Yeah.
Oh yeah. When the key guards come back, we're going to save that for fucking when we're touring and festivals, because it'll just get saturated, and I can't learn a new song to play every week. There's just not enough time. Hello, Mackenzie. Oh, hello, Sean.
Oh, hello, Sean, man. How to say? Oh, that's the same question. You guys ever? You have a favorite onesie? I've got a favorite onesie. I would have to say, actually, it's your onesie though.
Yeah.
I think I stole it though. It's still like a lion onesie. It's pretty fucking sweet. It's got like a tail and a big like thing on it.
My woman has a sweet owl onesie, which I'm kind of jealous.
Oh, that's fucking cool too. We have the
LB.
LBW penguin onesies too.
Oh, that's sweet.
Those are sweet.
Yeah, they're really comfy.
I thought I was gonna wear more onesies at Sean, but then I
so did I.
Ended up just kind of going with whatever I was wearing at the time because I was just lazy.
Yeah, it's just a big.
I just wore those like tight fucking kitty pants like the entire time.
Festival clothes are so sweet. We should just dress in festival clothes all the time.
Literally bought like a pair of like tights with like kittens and like spaceships on them, and wore those with like a fur coat the entire time.
Yeah, the fur coat. We could just wear
underwear. It was warm. I was comfortable. It was awesome.
Oh, you love the live keyboard, Mikey. Mikey, where are you from? Are you from Edmonton? Thomas Hicks collab, bro. We do like to collab, but we are so stumped right now. Like, when you guys are starting out, make sure you have like, I don't know, like 6 months, like 4 to 6 months worth of releases for like the next, just to have shit.
We're trying to release the track basically like pretty much every 2 weeks, like a freebie, and then a like actual release on a label like once a month.
Yeah, there's a good schedule.
It's hard to fucking organize that. It is so fucking hard.
Artwork, mastering.
So
when the label
that's when it comes. That's when it comes to like getting stuff. We kind of got to the point. We like took this like rebranding course with
Booty
Voot. I can't pronounce his name. He's a pimp.
Super pimp.
It was a great course though, and like it just taught us a lot. And we just realized that like the reason why it sucks so much about like getting tracks out is because we have to fucking wait for a graphic designer. We have to wait for this, wait for that, blah blah blah. So now, for like most of our freebies, we just do our own graphics. We have like a template figured out, and just kind of branded with our logo and stuff like that. So like now when we finish a track, it's literally we get our, hey Robert, if you're listening, we get Robert to master it quickly and send it back to us, and we can just like release it on SoundCloud. Like usually the process is cut down from like waiting like a week or two to like a couple days now. So that's super important. Getting your process and figuring out like the next steps you have to take. If you already have a track and you know you're gonna put it out and you need artwork, like start hunting for the artwork like weeks before because graphic designers are like the latest people.
Yeah, and realize that you're gonna have to invest money into it. Like you have to get like. You have to get like what do you want to get like signed with labels? It's just like a product with like Apple or something. If Apple came out and they had a dope iPhone but they didn't like if they just threw it in like a Safeway bag or some shit, you'd be like, I'm not gonna get this. That's why like especially with art with your song or whatever, it really makes a visual connection of like what music you're fucking doing. So like that's super important.
Just branding. Let's make
branding.
Sure branding. Make sure your art looks like your song.
Yeah, another thing I will be talking about in this one-on-one mentoring, if you guys choose to come and join.
I'll translate that into English. He's starting a mentoring course, and if you want to check out on the Facebook page. What are you starting next week?
Yeah, there's only going to be like 8 spots open out of all of like...
It's like one-on-one mentoring, and then like you get courses and all this kind of shit. It's going to be like all released probably after this weekend, all the details. And there's like 8 spots, and after that it's 8 are gone.
Yeah, until like probably for like 3 or 4 months, and then we'll open up another batch of courses. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a bunch of sweet videos on it, and I'll be sending out. Leave your email in the comment section if you want me to hit you up with some information about that. And yeah, it's gonna be fucking sweet. I'm stoked to help people.
How long have we been on here?
You need some Peep This swag to Peep'n. Oh, to Peep'n. Yeah.
I need some Peep This swag to Peep'n. Okay. I thought you were saying we do. I'm like, what?
Just like Peep'n? All of my like lightsaber things. I bought these ridiculous. They're fucking sweet, but they're okay. I really want some lightsabers, and then I like really wanted some fucking this like crazy lightsaber, and then I found these other things that were like way more expensive, but they could put our logo in it. You can spin them around and then use them as lightsabers as well. But I probably won't use them until the festival.
Mackenzie, we are going to be getting some swag. We're going to get our buddy Michael Liu gave me this hat. Thanks, Michael. Michael's going to hook us up and get us some. We're going to get some designs going, and we should be getting some like hats and T-shirts and stuff. Probably by I'd say January.
Oh, speaking of hula hoop, go check out. I think it's Billy Kenny's and Maximo's fucking new song. It's called the Hula Hoop. Super duper good. That one's like, show me your hula hoop.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that one's sick.
That's such a sick song.
Mikey, private message us if you want a spot, because there's only a few left.
Yeah.
Motion, how has it been playing?
Motion has been good. They actually pimped the shit out of their stage. Like, we were there last year?
No, the year before last.
And it was like a sick stage. But now it's this gigantic, like, pyramid thing that's just fucking badass as shit. Like crazy lights, amazing sound. Like I was super blown away with like how amazing it was. Like really cool.
Yeah. So I think we're almost. And we don't have any more questions. I think we're gonna be calling it.
Yeah. What time?
We gotta get to work.
We gotta get to work. Oh yeah, it's almost 11. Holy shit. Oh shit.
When's your new Gabber song dropping? It just dropped yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm stoked on it.
Yeah, it's super sweet. Yeah, thank you. If you guys dig the track, definitely go fucking grab it.
Yeah, about to go down. It's #1 on the Beatport releases for breaks right now. It just popped into the charts for tracks, and we wanted to get to #1 on tracks. It's also in the house charts.
Yeah, randomly. We didn't expect it.
Well, because the B-side is Complete Madness, which is a house track. Well, they're both kind of house tracks. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. But Claude Van Stroke's been supporting it. It's in his radio show.
Yeah, which is super sweet.
Rico Tubbs has been on it. It's so sweet. Like.
Yeah. So I don't know. Go grab it. We're gonna put the link up in the comments here, and you should go buy it. It's $2, and I don't know. I don't care about the money. I just want it to go up in the charts.
Yeah.
Love you.
Okay, these guys. How do I end this thing?